Hello everyone, welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio. We are back in the Gigante Castle to continue off from last time, where we found out that there was this mysterious giant baby-esque creature eating people. In the night, they were not being kidnapped, they were being eaten. Children were being eaten, adults were being eaten. There's loads of people were being eaten, sent to their deaths by Morris, one of the guards in this town. We found Heismay after... Oh, Heismay, you're right. Oh, Heismay is no longer going with us on our adventure anymore. See him later. Goodbye! Oh, what a silly Billy. So yeah, we found Heismay, who had... It was part of the Shadow Guard, and he's a Yugif, which are these bat-like looking small creatures. And they are very, not creature, people, sorry. Small bat people. And his son was lost to him, and he's been living a life of isolation ever since. It's weird saying this like sad stuff of him just running into the wall. Heismay, what are you doing? But this ended up paralleling this other character we encountered here, the lady of the house. As we find out, this lady had a child who was a half-blood with a person who was a different race to her, and the people of the town were not having it because they're in the countryside and the rules are a lot more strict here than other places in the world. She wanted to announce to the world that her child was half-blood, but before she could, the child was murdered by her nursemaid. Really sad. And because of that, she kind of just went mad. And then she found this human who looked like her baby. Or not looked like a baby, but looked like a baby. And ended up looking after it, feeding it people. And just kind of losing herself to it, wanting to have her child back because the world is such a hateful and punishing place. But Heismay over here was like, no, you can't let your grief control you. You need to free yourself from that pain, that grief, and show yourself life. I love it. I love what he says in the cutscene. Unfortunately, I've already walked into this boss fight because I did not know the boss was coming up. But yeah, this is where the boss is. Heismay was like something along the lines of, I'm not doing this because of justice. I'm doing this because I need to show to you that grief can be overcome and that I'm not here to kill you. I'm here to show you life, and it's such a great... He kicks ass in that scene, man. I love him. Love Heismay. It's wonderful. But we're going to go into this fight with a group of classes that I'm hoping will be okay. We have a lot of people went with in this fight, actually, and had to see what they did. I'm going to go with Mage, Knight, Thief, Warrior. It's kind of what I'm doing. Basically, this creature is in the dark. When it appears, it causes darkness to appear around it. We've been chased by it a couple of times now in this area. And I kind of saw that as that meaning, oh, that means it's dark type. Which means light is the way to go, bitches. So we've got Stroll on Healer, Hulkenberg on Brawler, Heismay on Thief, because I'm going to keep him on Thief for this, I think, even if it is dark-based. And me and Magic Seeker, just so I can utilize a lot of magic. There's going to be a lot of magic in this fight, and a lot of punching. So, we'll see how this goes. It might have to change it out during the fight, but I have no idea. Anyway, let's get into it. We're 8 days from the end. I think we can do this and get the 8 days. Hopefully it doesn't mean we... Yeah, I think that's how it worked before, where you can choose to do what you want with those 8 days. Let's go. Yes. So I've already seen this cutscene, but Morris, no surprises there, gets eaten by this creature. And then Heismay gets an awesome cutscene account, like, dealing with this person. And now we're fighting this awful fucking predator creature.
Time for supper. Eat up.
Yeah, she's just gone mad. I don't even blame her. I feel bad.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
Look how scary Stroll looks right now. Who, by the way, I found this out between episodes, and I was very excited about this fact. He is voiced by none other than Dion Lesage, Final Fantasy XVI Steward Clark. I know, It was crazy. I was very excited to hear that information. I can't hear it because his voice is very different here. He's a lot more calm and methodical in 16. He's a lot more of a dork in this game, which is wonderful to see. Right, we're gonna steal. Right, we're about to find out if this thing is weak to light. If it isn't, I'm going to cry.
Oh, holy light!
I'm going to cry. God damn it! Why is it not weak to light?
I'm counting on you.
Behold my power.
It's decent damage. Ow. That generally isn't that bad. But he's going to do a lot more. Fireblade Rider. Fuck it. Do it. Extreme fire damage. Fucking go.
No holding back.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yes. Okay, it has nothing to steal from it. So let's do Dark Sword. Or have you got anything you can do here? No. Oh, I hate what he's doing right now. Do that, Dark Sword. You can kind of hear it in his voice.
Try not to worry.
That helped.
Quite a move.
He's got kind of a more boyish voice going on in this though. Like, oh yeah, he's got more of an accent going on in this. Right, I had a feeling you might do something like that. Shit. Now, we do have Stroll who can hopefully deal with that. I am going to do Skullcracker.
I'll destroy you. Observe the enemy.
Oh, right, you go twice. Shit. Right, we're going to have you heal. Cool. Fuck it.
Let's try this.
It's a boss fight. It's important.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
I'll use what I must.
I'm aware. Oh, he should have gone to the back row. Oh, at least Tyson went to the back row. Let's do Plunder Magic.
I have my methods.
Have that. Oh, yeah. Watch for eyes observing the whole battlefield, gathering power. Oh!
Edward's guard is down.
Healer.
What? The cure. Oh, go back.
I call upon royal power within.
I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm very scared right now. I'm scared.
The power of light.
Captain, is everyone up to the rear guard?
I'm aware.
Power of heroes. Not this skill. Come. Not now. I stand ready. Let justice prevail.
They set all our defenses.
To the rear guard.
Haven't I got something that turns that off? Haven't I got an item that turns status effects off? I swear I did. No. I thought I did, but I don't.
Not now.
This is gonna fuck us up, isn't it? You're only on the back row. Sleep shot. That's the best shot we have here, boys. Wow, we're fucked. We're in the back row. We're in the back row. Oof. Don't say that. What does that mean?
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy.
Okay, what's the point in this, Gallica?
Wait. Staring at us? That's it! The eyes!
You're gonna go for the
I
eyes?
bet if you go for those huge eyes, they'll have a hard time hitting
Oh my
us.
god, we're halfway through the fight, Gallica.
We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now.
No, I don't feel sorry for it.
And try blinding
that's what you got me wrong right now. I don't feel sorry for this creature. It's been keying everything.
Maybe it won't move around
Face
so much.
me.
Dark sword on its eyes.
Slash.
Are you prepared?
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her mark.
I am aware.
Oh, healing light.
Thanks.
Also on the back row, I just realised.
Thank you. Charging in! Come! No.
Hulkenberg, you're kind of fucked right now, to be honest. We'll give it a go.
You read my strike?
Hold yourself together.
Oh! To be fair, you would have used 2 turns anyway. Fuck!
Hulkenberg's dazed.
I'm dazed.
Tough time hitting her marks.
I'm well aware.
Scour!
Captain's
That's not
dazed.
bad.
Now accept your
Hard
fate.
time landing hits.
Rancor.
Healer. Oh, holy light.
I mean, you gotta take a risk, right? I thought the boss might be weak to a certain type of damage and ended up not being weak to that type of damage, so
Safer ground!
just do
I
this.
stand waiting.
Actually, it was a smart idea.
Badly
Just let her die. Ah.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
Let's
And
go. Wind! Still up?
Hulkenberg.
okay, we're sorry. I'm taking out one of your eyes.
Darker arts.
Alright.
Do not
I
relax.
shall fight as
Oh god.
Healer.
Oh my god, you could do that the entire fucking time, Stroll. Twat. No effect? What do you mean no effect? There you go, that's debuff. That's debuff though.
The power of light.
Captain's dazed.
What?
He's gonna have a hard time landing hits.
It's alright, don't worry. I'm gonna use this on you. Enjoy.
Is it staring at someone?
Oh god. Oh no, Stroll. No.
They won't hold back.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Scour.
Okay, Stroll, you need to go to the back row.
Let us eat.
You need to go to the back row right now.
Rancor.
The power
Go to the
of
back
light
row.
is-
You're on the back row. Good. You're in the shit, Stroll. Just to let you know. I hope you can survive this.
Oh,
That'll be
holy
nice.
light.
Into the
Get to the back.
fray.
Get to the front row. Do this.
Crush you. Worthy
Oh,
for
so
all.
close. Oh, game. You really fucked me.
Badly wounded.
Stroll's dead.
Anyone heal him?
Stroll's is getting fucked right now. Okay, you didn't actually kill Stroll, so that's your own fault for doing that.
Stroll can't take any more.
Literally 1 hit away. Just fuck me, I guess, man.
Now we won't know where we are.
Be neither
Come on,
timid
this is
nor
our
face
chance.
me.
Okay.
Now we strike.
Well, you can't do anything right now, Heis
Show
May.
no mercy.
You're in the back
Are you
row.
prepared? Are you well?
That helped.
Much thanks.
I don't think this can miss. So, yeah, that was definitely worth doing.
Join with me.
Alright, can't do that. Can't do that. Do this.
I'll destroy you.
Can a baby forget? Oh.
You're back.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going for the eyes. Fuck the eyes. This just ruined my entire life. Extreme physical damage to one enemy. Do it.
Strike true.
Okay, that wasn't great.
I'll use what I must. Ha! Die!
I call upon royal power within.
Thanks.
My thanks.
Twas needed.
Like, yeah, the eye just came back immediately. So I don't know what I could do in that regard. Yeah, just keep, I don't mind you doing that constantly. If you make another eye come back, I'll probably go for the eyes then. But for now, like,
I'm counting on you.
I don't think it has any weaknesses either, saying that. That was decent. Just do that twice.
They yet cling to life.
Oh no, hide me.
Let's work together.
Oh, I could do that one of the eyes. Is it what? I think we're just gonna kill it at this point. There's no point going for the eyes. This fight isn't that bad. Like, it has some nasty moves, but for the most part, it's actually fairly kind.
Still here?
Oh, power of kings.
Heismay, you're in the back row, aren't you? Good. Okay. Let's just do this.
Slash. Apologies.
You're in trouble, Heismay, is all I'm gonna say.
Try not to worry.
That helps.
You'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? That you just get insta-kill Heismay? He's got probably the highest defense of the pie. Oh.
Only a flesh wound.
Oh, come on, do something that's more powerful, buddy.
Lend me your strength.
I don't remember that being. You just do Skullcracker twice.
Worthy foe of Roar!
Yeah, that does far more damage.
Cling to life.
Hulkenberg is down.
This might kill it. Let's see.
Still up?
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, my darling. Mama
No, Joanna, don't do anything stupid. Joanna, no, we're at the end of the fight.
Here. Take all the magic.
Joanna, no.
She healed the demon baby?
Game. I thought we were almost done. That's why I was being. That's why I was doing that. Fuck off. Do that.
Should work.
My spirit is
Now, what's the play?
unbroken.
I don't know, cause like, yeah, we're back in the fight, boys. Okay, well, we have to use mana now, cause we don't have any mana anymore. Game. Yeah, Nehru needs it.
Thanks. I
Oh,
stand
why'd I do have him? We need a heal. Fuck it, it just has to be next time.
there.
My thanks.
Don't do it on him again. Good. I don't care about that. She'll just become our healer for a bit. Oh, what a penis. That's gonna miss. Let's do this one.
All right, let's go. No holding back.
I show no mercy.
Critical hit.
Oh, yeah, nice job.
Let's make an end of it. Something else.
Yeah, do this. We need to heal.
I knew you'd help.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
Anyone who needs mana, probably Stroll. Not now though. We'll just do an attack on his. No, because it's gonna miss. It might not miss. Fuck it. Let's do this. Oh. But Flower, go for the eyes.
Hulkenberg's dazed?
I'm not going to, because it's like we might be able to kill her before this ends. I don't know. I can't risk it. Sorry, I
Let
can't.
me help.
I'll use what I must.
We're getting close.
Ha! Die!
Critical hit.
Oh my god! I don't know what you're doing right now, Heismay, but it's great.
Hack and slash.
Right on target. Nice one,
What?
Scroll.
You idiot, Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg, can you die for everyone, please? Die for our sins, Hulkenberg. Die for our sins.
Strike me if you dare.
Do that. Do that. Oh. Did you... Stroll? He already has days on her.
Hulkenberg's dazed?
Better be sure. I'm all prepared.
It can't do that. He's still dazed. But he's the one doing the attack. All I'm doing is stealing her MP. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, right.
Not this. Fight is power. Scour. Still here?
God, MP is such a, like, requirement in this fight.
Formidable indeed.
I call upon royal
Alright,
power within.
do this.
Try not to
That
worry.
helped.
And then we need to give
I'm obliged.
both Stroll and me MP. Oh, I'm using so many of these.
I owe you.
My mind fades.
Why? Twat!
Kai's in a daze. He's
Let's
gonna
go.
have trouble aiming.
It's slow.
Maybe. Lend me your strength.
I'm counting on you.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Fuck! Fuck! You gotta be kidding me! Are you back to normal? No.
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her mark.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Then again,
What I don't know what to do.
She's gonna have trouble aiming.
Gallica?
Ha! Die!
Let's do it, like, it's gonna miss. Oh, wow, what a surprise.
I shall vanquish evil. Give me your aim. No.
Right on target. Nice one, Skull.
Can you not miss I what I call a Heisenberg?
Destroy you.
Still standing.
Okay,
With blade in hand.
do this. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, I hate this fight, man.
Gonna have trouble aiming.
I don't like fights where if you destroy their weaknesses, then they go away, sure, and then you get a smidge increase that'll make a small portion of the fight easier, only for them to regenerate them about 2 seconds later, making it entirely a big old waste of time.
I won't hold back.
I really fucking hate the fact you missed that move, MC. That's really pissed me off.
Forward.
Hulkenberg's daze?
Let's go.
She's gonna have a tough time hitting her mark.
Hold on.
I'm aware.
I'll use what I must.
I'm not. You're not attacking right now. You're not. I'm not risking it.
Make an end of it. Hack and slash.
Skull, you gotta aim better.
Is that all?
I think we're about to die. That awful luck. Awful luck. 2 misses.
Blunder.
Oh my god.
Badly wounded.
I'm aware.
Heal her.
I kind of want her to die.
Yet.
But she didn't die. Thank God.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
I'm all prepared.
I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't want to waste any more MP, but what else can I do? Have Hulkenberg use an MP restoration on one of the characters.
A tough one.
I show no
Gallica.
mandible bearing.
I've never been more aware of that fact than right now.
Skull, you gotta aim better than that.
Okay, to be fair, that is a low hit rate. I shouldn't have tried that. That was stupid.
Heal her.
There we go. Thank God. Finally, she fucking died.
Someone help her get back in the fight.
That's what I'm doing literally right now. Literally right now.
My spirit.
Oh look, she's not dazed anymore. Who would have thought if she dies, there won't be dazed anymore.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
But you can't do that, so we're gonna have to use a good healing. We're gonna have to use one of these. Right.
My thanks.
Oh. The most annoying thing about it is I don't like how you have to. This is trial and error basically. You don't know what the fight is going to need until you try it first time. It's like, okay, now I know what I need to do. The whole intel system's really cool, but it doesn't apply to bosses because they have their own entire system based around days. I had no idea going into this dungeon that would be a thing.
Everyone all right?
I guess I'm ranting, but it's annoying because this game has done that multitudes of times now. But it's fine, Flower. The game's good. It is good. I like the game a lot.
Cling to life.
I'm only complaining because I like it.
Worthy foe after all.
Magic Seeker!
Your disappointment, main character right now. Please kill Heismate. Oh, fuck me and my life. That was such an obnoxious boss fight. Oh, wasn't that bad. If he didn't get like half restored, that would have been fine. Yaluzu's baby clothes.
That'll do.
Thank you for the level up. Maybe I was under leveled for it. Maybe. I did the entire dungeon though, so I don't know why I would be. Yes, please.
I admit,
Even I had more to learn.
I hope so, Heismate. Also, I'm glad you finished that fight. It's very poetic. Sorry. I know it sucks, but
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable.
oh,
Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Yujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours. It was too late.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
oh no.
And then these meddlers came
Yeah,
along.
so us Dorks hitting our
They
pans
dragged me
and
under
frying
the
pans
sky
together.
I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain.
Now, this is going to be hard to explain to the townspeople, but we can work through it together.
Ignore it no longer.
We got some ideas.
You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it.
Oh,
I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
I did not expect this going to this town, that this is where the story would go. Like, I thought it was going to be dark, like deceptions, like deep undercover government. This is so tragic and sad.
What do we do?
Man.
Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know if that'll be in the spirit of it. Do we go to Martius with nothing, or do we go to Oceano with nothing?
I don't know. Our testimony is likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Wait, but it's still a monster though. Like, we're not. It's not bounties. It's the biggest monster head, right?
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bold-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
Maybe she feels like she has to. Look at Heisme right now. He's like so startled. Man.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to
Oh,
my
Barden.
successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceana later on?
Yeah.
I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
A hell of a story.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
Stroll. The chances of that are slim at this point. Come on, buddy. He's been through like trauma and so much stress. I think he generally wants to, you know, be better. Like there's obviously that element to take into account. But for now, like, let's leave that to the bed.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, she must ensure they still have guidance, else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
Exactly, we can't just rob them of their leadership, otherwise they're just all for disarray, which is not what we want either. Even if some of the townsfolk are responsible for this, at least indirectly.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
I want to protect the city.
I want to protect the city.
Yeah, let's not go so far to say we want, like, trusting Joanna. Like, I wouldn't say that. I'd say we're trusting her to not do anything bad. I'm not trusting her with my life or anything. The rumors painting Heisme as a criminal, but I chose to believe in him. I want to extend Joanna the same graces. Yeah. I think there's a difference, but it is sad. And I understand what she did. Like, I have empathy for her. But she still fed many people to this creature, including children. And I know that she did that because she wanted to look after this baby she had. But at the end of the day, she still did those things. Heisme did not kidnap children and lead to their fates.
Right.
In a country where no one's future is written in stone, that's what our goal, and this is a chance we have to take.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times.
Now say thank you 1,000 times, one at a time, go on.
Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally
I guess
lifted
there's
from me.
also like a situation where this human would have likely killed a lot of people anyway. But I mean, like, that's not a good reason, I don't think. It's like the same reason why, I don't know. Joanna, the true culprit behind the abductions was detained. There was a lot less actual castle in this, and I don't mind that because the sewers were quite painful to go through. They weren't bad, mind you. The enemies generally weren't that bad. It's just trying to get the right combinations of archetypes down. And bosses, I'm still
heard
not
the
entirely
news
sure on
about
what to
Lady
do with
Joanna.
them because, like, I went into that fight with an assumption and I shouldn't have done that.
I will assume the duty of our escort to the exhibition, and I will ensure the warrant on High's
Oh,
May is taken
pardon.
down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full.
Wait,
After
what?
all,
I get
we asked that you
100,000
find the
gold?
true culprit,
Oh my goodness.
So you did.
All the money in the world.
I say, we could upgrade the gauntlet runner with some extra spondulix, eh?
I do not know what that means, but yes. What the hell, Gallica? We're gonna get like I don't know, cool
I have a
things.
request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families?
Yeah, sure.
I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must
It
be
does suck that we weren't able to save them. Like there was no, like they weren't kidnapped. They were taken to be eaten. It's all rightfully theirs.
Not just some of it.
Oh
It's all
no!
rightfully theirs.
No, Nehru! No! Bad Nehru! Nehru! Oh my god! Oh! No! Someone stop me! Kill me! Stroll, kill me now! Stroll! I need you to kill me! Do it!
Well said.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's nice. They deserve the money. All the children, all the people who suffer. They deserve all the money. I don't need any of it. I got 78,000
You
feet.
hear
It's
no
fine.
objections from me. All we really needed was a head for the exhibition.
Just crying.
My
Not even
word,
1 penny.
you're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make
Fine,
sure the citizens
fine.
all
I
hear
we're
of your
true knights.
bravery
Yeah.
and spirit.
I'm not that broken up about it.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
Smart.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
I hope we get a lot of courage for being kind there, game.
All right.
Could I have actually gotten 100,000 reeve? Oh.
Cosmo, 'twas thanks to you that we found the truth. We'd not have revealed the culprit or the secret of the castle on our own.
I agree. If Barden thinks we're true knights all, that goes double for you.
Yeah.
If you've nowhere else to go from here, perhaps you might join us and further lend us your strength.
Exactly. You're a cool character, Hayesme. I want you around.
You're in this race to become king, are you?
Okay, we can actually tell him the truth now, I think.
Not exactly. Look.
Yep,
You
we
think it'd
said
be alright to
we
tell
were
Heisman
going to
the
bear
truth?
time last time I talked to him anyway. I'll leave that up to you, Stroll. Fuck it. I've been making so many decisions recently. I'm going to make you do it, Stroll. Fuck it.
I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah. I've been doing so much stuff. Oh. We told Heisme everything. Well, that was pointless, wasn't it? From the Princess Survival to our plot for Louisa's save favor.
So His Royal Highness lives.
Maybe say that a little quieter, Heisme.
Would you lend us your strength?
No. Just leaves. Oh, it is a joke.
You already know my answer. My life may not weigh much, but I gladly pledge it to your noble cause.
You have the heaviest of lives, Heisme. He is probably my favourite character in the game so far. I'm not saying Hulkenberg, Stroll, and Noah's are bad, or Gallagher. They're wonderful. To be fair, they're all pretty easily balanced. I do like stronger
If I'm
Hulkenberg.
to choose a lord out of loyalty instead of dependence,
Stop talking.
then there's absolutely no shame in that.
Hulkenberg. Not a lord, a friend. We've already said that before. I hope you're ready. I expect great things. No, I'm going to do the middle
I
one.
hope you're ready.
Yeah, we've already said he's our friend.
More a friend than a lord, eh?
Stroll, you saw my line.
To the boy, I suppose there's no difference. Either way, I'll follow my heart from now on.
Yeah. Yeah. We're becoming really popular. I do think it's going to start to get smaller and smaller as we go along, though. Can we spend the days doing stuff, game?
I wish I could have done more to help in Martira. I was so ready to prove myself too.
What do you mean? Calico, you pulled levers for me. Remember the prison? You pulled levers so I can get out of it. You guys didn't see that, but I did. There was a whole prison sequence with Gallica. Like, we had to choose which monsters to fight and which people to save, and it was kind of cool. She wanted to put him out of war, but I suppose things didn't go according to plan.
Maybe I found something better. A goal worth
Ooh,
chasing.
no, because fairies' lifespan is determined by their goals. Gallica, I love you. Can you just... you're doing great, Gallica. We need to be your support too.
So I'm gonna focus on that from now on.
Oh? Yeah.
The mystical fairy Gallica.
Wait, rank 2?
Keeper and heritor of the mage's virtues. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic
Wait, we're gonna get another archetype from her?
Bear this new power.
But we already have a connection with Gallica.
And by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
Is it rank 2? Oh, rank up. Okay, right. I was very confused there for a second.
It's you and me. Our destinies are intertwined.
Enemy analysis and squad battle is now more detailed. What does that mean? Ooh.
Okay. Now all we have to do
No,
is
no,
head to
no, no, no,
Briarhaven
no. Calm your
and wait
roll.
for Joanna to arrive.
Stroll, we got 8 days until then. I want to do stuff.
Ah, about that. Dash it inconvenient.
Oh
but there's
no, how
apparently been
terrible.
a
Looks like we're going to have to
landslide
wait
on the
8 days
valley
here until it gets
Utterly
cleaned up.
impossible. The old road crews should have the mess cleared by the competition, so
Yay, thank you. I think Persona also does this. I think Persona 5 does this, where you can just do stuff until end. Like, you can finish a dungeon early, basically, which is good, because I did it all in 1 day, so I got a lot more time now. I did the Grand Cathedral across, like, 4 days, so I'm very actually happy I got through that in 1 day. It was a lot shorter, to be fair, as well, though.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws near.
Yay! Idol's Day, which means I can buy a bunch of shit I'm not going to need, including probably a lot of status items.
The deadline is...
It'll be a few days until the road to Briarhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves use one of them? Yeah, so I'm going to do it on my own time, and then I'll cut back to us when we get to Briarhaven. And then, like, a lot of recordings are going to happen, chat. An excellent suggestion. Citizens still face manifold problems. If we were to lend a hand, then we stand to gain by improving our own reputations as well. We've got bounties as well to deal with.
True.
We could also supplement our funds by taking a simple... We've already done those, Hulkenberg, but yes. Well then, I'm going to focus on social links, I think, because I want to get you and Stroll up. Maybe even Heisme as well. If that's an option. I will be focusing on Stroll and Hulkenberg now that I've got the weird rank 4. Speaking of... Oh! Okay, yeah, they both have it. Okay, well, this is not going to be the end of the episode because, like, I want to do the Oceania beginning as well. So I will see you guys in a second after a small 7-day time skip. I am back after 12 days of progress. I spent that time going to the mausoleum to go and look for some items to help some guy who was going to get executed by some nobles for not finding bones in the mausoleum for them. We also fought a boss in there. And then I made my way to this worm den because the characters kept telling me that if I didn't do it, more people were going to die. And I felt really guilty about that, so I was like, fuck it, let's just get this done. Alongside that, we've done social links. I actually got enough for all the characters I wanted to. Like, I had just enough days to get Heisme, Hulkenberg, and Stroll up to a decent level. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alongside that, we have a new class. We met Barden, the Royal Knight of Martira, and he gave us one of Royal Knight, and then the guard captain of Martira, and he gave us Commander, which is crazy good. In boss fights. It is worth mentioning that its weakness to pierce damage is really bad, but I'm dealing with that as we go along. Alongside that, I have also given Stroll and Heisme level 2 lineage classes for Shoulder Warrior and Swordmaster, and Thief for Heismay with Assassin. And I'm looking forward to messing with those. I haven't got Hulkenberg one yet. It'll probably be either Brawler or Knight. But with Brawler, I forget who has Brawler social link wise. I don't write on my notes who gives us each archetype. All I've got on my notes is basically, I can show you. Hold on, I can show you what I have in my notes because I like my notes for this game. It's not too complicated either. It's just complicated enough for it to work in this. But yeah, here they are. Here are my notes. So I've got the characters, the classes they have, timing notes, dungeon prep, like from the intel on here. I've got all the different races to the right. I've got quest priority, just to make sure I do quests in the given order and I don't forget. And then these are all the archetypes involving their lineages as well: Magic Seeker, Wizard, Swordmaster. I got Cleric, but I don't really want to invest in Cleric, maybe because no one's level 20. To get in lineage, these are subclasses, you need to get level 20 for the archetypes, so it's not the easiest thing to do, but we do have 3 characters who have reached that, and it is worth noting, we're still early games here. I mean, we're a good way in, I would say now, but we're still early games in classes. Here's your chance. Anyway, yeah, here's battling. The annoying thing is that you can't save before the day shifts. I really wish you could, but yeah, we're sitting on this cutscene because this is where we stopped. I've seen... Wait, hold on, I can just do this, can't I?
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance.
Oh, that's more saying that. Guess that kind of makes sense, actually.
So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too.
Oh.
Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head
Hope it wasn't that elderly man I encountered who was like an actual boomer. You old folks don't deserve the world. We old people should live in splendor.
We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these.
I mean, it's good to give up early.
Some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on, that's a bit unfair, isn't
Oh,
it?
so they've been bought to other teams? That is a bit annoying.
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
But yeah, money and intrigue, like people who have more power are gonna have an advantage, unfortunately. But we're getting there. We're getting popular. We're gonna become king. Well, we're not doing this to become king, but we are doing this to become king.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the
We are at least the 500th most popular person in the entire world right now.
A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martyra. They might not even come out of it with a head.
Now we have a head. Don't lie, Batlin.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Oh, they're intrigued. Oh, exciting.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this. Can we?
We did see him before in one cutscene.
My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans.
Why isn't he a saint?
And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden.
Even after what happened in the Grand Cathedral and that human getting resurrected, which was, I think, pinned on Luis. I know it was Zorba who did it, but Zorba works for Luis.
For now, let's enjoy the show.
Let's party, as Eddie would say from Silent Hill 2.
Right, everyone. Farewell said. Particulars.
Where's Heismay?
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our
I wasn't able to complete one of the quests, but I'm not too bummed about it. One of the quests was involving crafting a milk meal I'm going to do that at some point, but you can only cook while the Gauntlet Runner is running, so I haven't had that much opportunity to do it. And finding the ingredients for that recipe is difficult.
Watch out, Louise. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
I think we're going to be heading directly towards Oceania too. I don't know what we're going to be doing in Oceania because the competition was to bring ahead there. So I assume we're just going to be leaving immediately, unless there's going to be a quest there as well, a dungeon perhaps.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. About time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Oh, but your bed's cozy, Stroll. I mean, I imagine the noble's bed is quite good in that regard. Heis, May. We've already been on, like, rides before. Why are you sleeping in Stroll's bed?
Yes. Splendid.
Oh.
Just magnificent.
You better not move him, Stroll.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
Oh. Excuse me?
With friends like these.
Get out of here, Dion.
Now then.
Next is Port Briarhaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Meteor, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. See, now would be a good opportunity for cooking. Oh no, we're gonna be encountering Katharina on the way there. Stormy. Wow, so that's Port Briarhaven. I guess it's like, you know, constant rain. Capital of the Principality of Oceania, a flourishing trade port known for its liberal, free-spirited atmosphere, home to an ocean breeze and infrequent tempests. Well, I'm looking forward to going there, because as we found out, like, Grand Triad is kind of the reason
Hold on.
that everything is kind of in the shit right now. Man's not so best friend. Oh, I was talking about the worm. Okay, well, I don't know what the quest was. It seems like Oceania might be better than Grand Trad, because these two lost in an annex war. And I think also the other nation, which is over here somewhere. Right, with that in mind, we got this.
Hold on.
Inundo, a small village seated in a wetland. Anecdotal evidence suggests it's mostly populated by poor migrants from other nearby regions. Fascinating. I mean, we still got so much map to explore. We got this region, we got this northern region, we got this, we got this, we got the islands down here, we got this. I am looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to going to the snowy area, if we do go there, that is. I mean, they wouldn't have it on the map if you couldn't go there, I feel. But yeah, let's head to Oceania.
Oh, hey!
Wait. Is this Oceania? Oh yeah, no it is. Okay, it's just the region is called Oceania, but it's like, I like that, because in so many video games, the actual capital and the region are named after the same thing, so this not being the same is actually a great way of handling it. Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people pouring for the exhibition. All the people that labor the landside might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Norris? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Briarhaven, capital of Oceania. I am excited and thrilled.
Leaving behind
What a
the old
thrill.
castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave.
Suppose I can talk a little bit about the social links, because I do not doing those in the recordings, which, you know, might be a bit of a bummer, but I much prefer just recording the story. If I did everything in this game, I think I'll just lose my mind. But the way I would... Oh, wait, we didn't go to the campsite, by the way. Okay, so I'll talk about the social links a little bit while we're here. So I did a bunch of them, but we'll go through the 3 main characters. So Stroll's social link is about him trying to restore housing to the people who had to flee his hometown. The noble house was attacked by humans, as we know, and they fled to Grand Trad, as they were advised to, and became poor, and many have died since surviving because they haven't been able to look after themselves. So Stroll and us have been trying to find a way to help them out. And as we found out recently, Stroll has been given an inheritance, but he hasn't been given it yet, as per se. He has an inheritance which he should have received. I have a feeling it is to do with this other noble character who was meant to be responsible for housing the people from this village. So there's some fishy stuff going on with Stroll's storyline. Hulkenberg, we went and hanged out with her a little bit, and we met her guard friend who became the guard commander, the captain, in her absence. And he is not great as a person. He hates us because we're an elder. He's one of those sorts of people. And Hulkenberg was surprised at first, but also he feels like he disgraced the order as well. So yeah, we're getting some different sides of Stroll and Hulkenberg. We're seeing them rise against inconceivable odds in their social links, which is nice to see. I'm going to keep calling it social links. I know you should call it Bond Quest, but it's like with Estus Flasks from Dark Souls. This is what I've always called it. We also did Heismay's quest, which has just constantly made me sad when it comes to his relationship with his son and how he's trying to find a way to bury his urn in a place where he'd be happy. And he feels like, and it's all because of Heismay, really. He's trying to find a place for his son to be happy, and yeah, it's sad. We've been trying to find a good one, and I think we've finally decided on returning back home and giving him a proper burial back where Heismay was born, a place where his son never saw, unfortunately, because of the Paraplus raids, which is how his son died. Just caught in the raids, basically. There are more books now. Perhaps Heismay added more to the collection. Ah, bygone day. Singular books. Singular, you mean? Any quests we can do? No. Well, I'm going to do my usual stuff. You get to see my routine, which is me going to the toilet, showering, and then...
Right. Well then...
And then going to the pantry afterwards. Luckily, there's never a day on our gauntlet runner, so it's quite useful. There are some rock beans and gauntlet shrooms. Do they grow here? I could use these for cooking. Now, I have two options right now. I could do the book reading during the day, or I could do it during the night. I'm probably going to do it during the day, but before that, let's do some cooking as well while we're here. See what I can make. Critical meatballs. I mean, I could make a couple of these, I guess. Benevolent bed. Wait. When did I get mellow milk? Isn't that what I need for that recipe? Hold on. Yeah, I can't use that. I need to save that. I didn't realize I fucking had it. Let's make some of these. Let's make 2 of these. So every day we've been getting pantry ingredients, and it's been allowing us to cook more and more items as we've gone along. It's been quite useful. Why is it purple? I have considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful, rather than via tiny, polite little bites? No, I prefer eating with little bites, because I got little hands and a little mouth. This is my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into smaller pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. 'Tis best to let the ingredients' natural flavours thrive. If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do to honour them is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. I mean, I can agree with that, I guess. Enjoy the meal and don't waste meat. Start preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods of the ingredients. Well, we know Hulkenberg doesn't really eat anything, so it's not surprising. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete. I need to remember to use my cooking stuff during dungeons, but I always forget. A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acidity belays the dish's depths. I love everyone's like vocabulary and how many words they can use. It's so novel and unique. Never tasted anything like this, and I may never again.
All right.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not? I wish we could like bump up our stats of her a little bit, but because of speed cooking, we don't have to worry about time passing. Because I did the Maria quest line. And then I've just ignored Maria since then, and I feel really bad about it. I mean, I do kind of want to plant the seeds. I know it's going to pass time, but I kind of want to see what happens. Yeah.
Hey.
Well, I want to find out if speed seeding is a thing in this game. Speed, planting, metaphor. No, not like a metaphor for speed planting. God damn it. ReFantazio. Yeah, no, okay, so it takes him the whole time to do this. I don't know if this is worth it, because it takes like an entire afternoon which you could be spent doing something else far more important. Like, what can you plant? We have to find out, unfortunately, so I'm going to say before doing this, in case it's not anything useful. It does take only 1 day for it to grow, so I could, like, get some free items here, I guess, if I wanted to.
Hey.
Let's see what happens. What should we plant? Check seeds. Ew, I'll get... No! Never mind. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm not wasting an entire afternoon for 500 XP for an archetype when I could just get that from anything else. Like, Royal Virtues are permanent stat increases. Well, I'm going to be doing this. Bygone days. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is High's maze. Appears to be a record of his life. Oh no! No, I'm gonna cry! I haven't started reading it yet. Heismay left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. Oh, gain more tolerance. Yeah, let's read this book. Even if we... tolerance is currently our lowest stat, I think. Actually, saying that. Both sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps. The first words his son spoke. A timer suddenly ripped his ear off, climbing all over him. Worrying by his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, or being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in pace without realizing it. Oh! Stop it! Metaphor. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved. Yep. This is a story that definitely hits me hard, coming from a single parent raising me.
All right.
Well, not. I guess in this case, like, I feel like a father would be more affected by the story, but like at the end of the day, it's still really sad. Yeah, all the material stuff was like sad. Like, this game can go to dark places.
As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with
Oh my god, you're right. We're finally going to leave the desert.
Retreats to safety before the sunlight.
Why is there a cow on the map?
Leaving only deafening silence.
I can see that cow. Oh no, they're like giant, like buffalo creatures with like horns. You can see the dogs over there we've encountered as well. Oh. Well, this is nice.
Oi.
Hey, have you heard there's a bath cast on the back deck now? Excuse me? I've heard enough whinging about not being able to bath, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. I hope that doesn't work while we're moving. No doubt it would shake too much to use while travelling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we've stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion. So yeah, I've got some bathwater stuff. Should you encounter such items, pass your order, consider a purchase. Not only can you acquire mag by using this, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Again, though, it uses time.
This feels nice.
But
I can tell you're feeling strong these days, but it's still dangerous to go outside at night. Wait, does that mean I can eventually go out at night? Is that what the game's implying? First is sand flash business, next is salty sea breeze. I see I'll have to take some extra care of drive maintenance. Why don't you look intrigued? But you mustn't fret, lad. Just leave this one to me. This part's the most fun. Right, you two can just chill out here. I'm going to grab my usual Luna Bee, and then we're going to head to the back deck. Have a look at the bath thing. Chances are we're not going to be doing this, because I like to be efficient with my time. Even if it's a flavor thing, I do want to spend my time appropriately in this game. Doing stuff that is helping, like, give me always raw virtues. If I have nothing else I can do at the time, I will do bath gas. It's a bath gas. I heard from noise. Apparently we can either enter as is or make it even better by putting something into the hot water first. There's something in there that smells good. I bet it feel nice. And let you soak in here. Okay, hold on. He's 30 hours in. I don't feel 30 hours in. All that time's been spent on this game. I'd like to soak in here to relieve fatigue and anxiety in my mind and soul. I might even get some mag as well. Fleeting Fountain of Youth. Oh my god, it's nudity. Sweet fragrance enveloped me as though I've broken free to frolic through a flower-filled meadow. My body and heart have grown lighter. Okay, that is quite useful actually. Okay, never mind. Getting increased agility by 2 is incredible. Yeah, that was well worth it. And we got a bunch of mag. You know what? Fine, game. Like, we could have increased our 4 virtues, but again, 2 stat increase is not that bad.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
We only got one of those, though, so we'll spend the rest of the day actually doing other things, I think.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heisme, you ready to tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it would take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? I don't think they're used for flying. My young friend, where did you hear you give are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. I want to see him glide. I've never seen him do that before. He can call onto a bunch of things. But he got used to this traveling, don't you think? I think so too.
Alright.
I thought the bumping around on the Gauntlet Runner would be worse for me, but it hasn't been that bad. I have heard some complaints that the Gauntlet Runner is a little bit too bouncy for some people, but luckily it's been fine for me. One day I'll level up from doing that, and it'll be very surprising. Wow, you leveled up from taking a bath. Or shower, not a bath. Nice. Oh, is it because we're in a different region now we're getting new items? I don't think I got those 2 before. I want to go see what Heisme's got. Like, they mentioned his little tent. I want to go see his tent. Okay, well this isn't the place I wanted to go to really. I know you can go to the top of the Gauntlet Run. I've done it before. Oh! He's got a little tent out here. It was shaping up to be such a pleasant morning until I was forced awake. If you're tired, you should sleep. Simple as that. No sense to find an actual order of things. I'm not sleeping, Heisme. You can't make me. Well, I will do this, however. I'll read your son's book and make myself sad again. He made a book accounting his son's early life. That's how much he loved him. Both sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This entry describes Heisman and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heisman loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heisman is mortified, until the boy nimbly jumps down just as his father would have. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
Alright.
Heisman. Oh, a hefty book though. Absolute chunk of a book. Yeah, so books are in 3 parts, so the next part will be the last part. This is Noraz. I just got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals.
A new painting for Maria as well from this.
But the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brylehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
Ghost Town. Oh, that's cool looking. You can tell it's like a art work, but it looks really good. 'Tis a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound a soul. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what would have occurred here. Oh, Stroll, yeah, I'm sorry. This is probably bringing back bad memories. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again? No, sorry. I was just reminded of something unpleasant. Do you want to head back? Let's ask him if he's okay.
Everything okay?
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to cause you any concern. I know what destroyed this village. I have no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed. The scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war, Jesus. Right, I don't know of a magma crystal or what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually. Stroll. I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind. But I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again. Oh, Heisman.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. But what a great bunch of characters. Like, I know I spoke about Persona 3 before, and the characters in that game, like Junpei and some of the others I'm not a big fan of. This game has only had standout characters so far. None of them I have not been annoyed by them at all. It reminds me so much of Dragon Quest XI or like a Xenoblade game, where I usually love the entire main cast. Outside of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, we don't talk about Charlotte.
Alright.
Because Charlotte's not even a character in that game until like one point. We're getting close to some level 3, which is good. We're going to need it, I think, going forward. My stomach sends notice that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Noaz can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So.
One of them could have like left far earlier if I had said we can go back with Stroll. That could have happened at some point. By the by, I made another painting. The picture will bring viewers no joy, but is an important sight to document nonetheless. Yeah, I definitely left this viewer sad.
As the sun sinks below
Stormy.
the gauntlet runner
Wonder if that's
arrives in a
the
land dense with
given weather for this location. I fucking hope not, because I have to go into a dungeon with bad weather. I'm going to be annoyed.
developing them.
Oh god, no, we're gonna have like a fight with Katharina. It's gonna be bad weather. Well, he also can do her abilities too, to be fair. So it'll be like a regular fight, we just can't exploit her weakness. Oh, it's not raining here. Or the person lied. I bet we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Oh yeah, it will be actually, you're right about that. Now, I could finish reading the book. Or... Oh, Stroll. May says I'm too pessimistic. It's a bad habit. You are a bit of a pessimist. What is that stat? That's bright brain. It's not that lowest one. Eloquence is right now. And eloquence is not the easiest thing to level up, although we can use it to talk on stands. There are a few options for it. Where is also imagination? Everyone wants to be to imagine stuff right now. Let's finish Heismay's book. No. I think this ending is gonna make me sad. Both sparse and objective, the words that manage to vividly depict the endearing quality of a small child. He recalls a time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. The next morning, Heismay woke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles. Wait, you read that said before, Gattaca.
Alright.
Gattaca! You haven't got new dialogue? We're gonna get a big bump up from this. I think we might even get a level 3. Thanks, Heismay, for increasing our tolerance to level 3.
Alright.
Oh! No, it's close, but not enough. The, required stats for each one is different. There's a guide online that goes through them. So you need like more coins for certain stats than others, and it's hard to try and work that out, to be honest.
Quite.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Noaz, do remember that we were relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way. He'll be fine, Hulkenberg, don't you worry. He's not gonna immediately crash us after all this time, now is he?
That reminds me.
Noah said the oceans around Briarhaven are kinda strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Oh, we're gonna get some like stylistic metaphor oceans. Oh, I can't wait to see that. Right, our usual 3 things. Oh, we might miss out on the toilet tomorrow. I hope not. Basically, every 5 days we get a luck point for going to the toilet. I think so far we've got a fair amount of luck. We've got 19, which isn't bad.
Well,
we're doing alright stat-wise. Again, I'm not playing this game perfectly, but I think we're doing fine. Haven't, like, really struggled on a boss. Like, the baby fight was difficult, but that was because I went in, like, not ready for it. But now that I've got better classes, I think I'll do a bit better on that fight, because I have ideas what to deal with, like, going for the eyes when they appear. Because I don't like dealing with ads-drawn bosses, but I need to get better at that. Hello. Okay, you've got magnifying glass. Where's Stroll? Where's Heismay? I have been in Heismay's tent before I even knew he had one. I was very confused. I did it out of order. So far, yeah, I think we've been pretty good with social links, getting everything up. Like, we had just enough for everyone. Like, we could have done Maria's quest as well a little bit, but it's been fairly swift and everything so far, I will say. Where is Stroll and Heismay? Where are these two goobers? Oh, there you two are. Hi. Sounds like the winds have changed. A sure sign we're nearing the ocean. Ah, nothing like a stiff drink in the afternoon with the sounds of nature in your ears. You ought to join me sometime, once you've grown, of course. Courage. Let's do courage. Let's hang out with Joy. He's had a rough patch last day or so. Hey Nero, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance of my weapons. You've got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Damn weapons may help me improve my focus during a fight and hone my courage. Want to hone your weapons a stroll? I will. Right, let's have a look at your blade then. Alright, let's be smart about this and not fuck this up. Maintaining two-handed weapons can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier and there's more polish. Sometimes I forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Its upkeep is one of two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is? Its stylishness? No. Its feeling? Its durability? Well, that's what upkeep is. So I'm going to say it's feeling. Right. Like intuition. There we go! Big Maglar! Intuition, eh? Actually, that's a good word for it. An unconscious harmony shared between the blade and its wielder. Stroll's fighting spirit seems even more bolstered now. I feel my courage has increased.
Alright.
Yeah. Oh, it's so incremental. But we are getting there, baby steps. Once you find a weapon that's a perfect fit for you, care for it with all your heart, and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I will find something like that along this journey, meeting new people, discovering new things in a new land. All of it leads me to who I will be. I've begun to understand that as my travels with you. I do know, by the way, that Katharina is a party member. I did get spoiled that. No, it's not a massive spoiler. Considering that she's a character in the game, I don't mind knowing that. I also have theories as to who another party member is going to be, which means there's only one more who could be in our party at this point. Mainly because I think we're probably going to get a Mustery at some point. We're going to get a Powerpuss. So going through the ones that we currently have, we've already had a Rogue. That was Grius. Eldar is us. Clemmer is Stroll. Rasant is Hulkenberg. Powerpuss is Katharina. Mustai is the one we don't have. Ishkai, I assume, is Noraz. Fairy is Gallica. Yugif is obviously Heismay. Nydia, I think, is going to be Lady Juna. So I think the last two characters are going to be a Mustery and a Nydia. Outside of Katharina, who's the one we also have. We got some mag. I enjoyed that you get mags from social links. It's a good way of giving you awards for the right answers without actually forcing you to, go get better things for being better. I think that's how it worked in Persona, where the better responses you give, the higher stat increases you get afterwards. So I'm glad they didn't do that here. Enemy is coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time. Catherine, I forgot your voice. Hey, you lot. Yeah, on the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short food, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course, now she's done it. She's gone too far this time, chat.
Come on, then.
She wants a boom, she'll get one. Bada boom, bada bing. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end. Well, now we have to accept their challenge. It was the plan. We're going to boom them. Peril! Hi!
It's you! So we meet again!
Yeah, that was your voice.
Me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
We always look so intimidating.
Ooh,
I'm gonna save them. If the prince becomes king, then he can save them, can't he? He wants a just world.
I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Well, neither am I, unfortunately.
Try a bit of this.
Oh yeah, I forgot we got this. So that's Noraz's rank up thing we got recently from doing his artifact quest. He now attacks at the beginning of gauntlet battles.
I'll use what I must. Oh, power of kings.
Yeah, enjoy.
Some darker arts.
Oh. Well, you're on healer right now. Okay, we get a back row.
Something healer.
Let's have you do this.
Let's go.
Wakania Magic Seeker.
Let's work together.
Extreme fire damage. I like the sound of that. Do we know what she's weak to, by the way? No, we don't. Okay, right, do this. Wait, hold on, what was that?
No, this won't work.
Oh yeah, we now know what their spoils are. And we can also find out a skill they have too. That's what we got from Gallica's upgrade. We saw that during the episode last time.
Alright, let's go!
No, not last time. This episode. Literally this episode that we're doing right now. I forgot that this is still the same episode. Oh, unlucky! Oh no! Oh, how terrible for you! Oh no! I feel really bad. Right, back row, Huckleberg, back row. We're gonna steal from you as well. Oh, so sorry, Katharina. Not only are we fucking you up, we're also stealing from you too.
But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
You're gonna awaken to an archetype? That'd be kind of cool.
Bloody hell.
What the fuck, man?
Nothing.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
No, that's fine.
Try not to worry.
We're done. Like, there's not a whole lot they can do at this point. We're gonna kill them with the next move. Bye.
Coordination is key.
Damn, if I could have got her one less move, we could have avoided all this. That did 900 damage, chat.
I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Why don't you join us? We can, like I said, we can bring your confetti bucket, like your popcorn bucket, like legging thing, and my picnic blanket outfit. We can have an adorable little picnic together. Soothing Sweet Bun. We also stole a new brawler weapon from them, which would be good for Hulkenberg.
Not bad.
Nice.
I feel strong.
I do like Magic Seeker a lot. It's very powerful. Oh, come on, let's get to 20. Yeah, you beat up your friend, and you get more popular from doing it.
I've lost.
Oh, damn, I lost again! If I could just beat you, I would ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But you don't rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got it? Katharina, cheer up! Oh. I saw you runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Oh, that name. You're Dorka. You're Dorcas. You're Dorcas? Who do you think I am exactly? Ah, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you. Oh. All those people migrating to find work. Even though it might kill them in the end. Whatever option do or powers let them have. It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelette. You Dorcas, wait. Take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now. Oh.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. I mean, I could also do that if you want. I can help. I got like 170,000 Reeve right now. It's kind of crazy. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can hold out just a little longer, I swear, I'm going to set things right for us.
Well then.
Oh, now there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. Look, I don't see why our goals cannot be mutually inclusive. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people. They'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just hate the fact that I'm in your past, considering we both want the same thing. Just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the Parapers take them on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. Will that work? Is money the answer? Handing out money make this better? I got no clue myself, but I had to try something. Even now, tons of these people aren't gonna survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eating tomorrow to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. That is, yeah, that's rough. I was just lucky, you know. I had strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act, those who can act, gotta take action. Who don't, nothing in this world's bloody gonna change. Stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the Parapers are right where they want them. Beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the Parapers start doing well for themselves. They would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They let this twisted world just as it is. Let's change things. Let's save them too. Let's change things. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Nehru. With anyone able to take the phone, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either.
Thanks.
Much obliged, Nehru. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. You know, after we beat each other up a little bit. Not as powerful as I need to be. But still, I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards and bounties. Go check on it. Is this your rank up upgrade? Well, that's good, 'cause I didn't do the worm one yet in Triday Desert, so I can get more money for that one now. Beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katharina's indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. We're always so confused when this happens. Oh, you're the brawler one! Excellent. I needed to rank this one up.
A new power.
Because Hulkenberg's getting very close to getting brawler level 2. Yeah. Oh, those are two damn good upgrades. I mean, Hulkenberg can get a lineage one as well. I could not say that word there. And next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. Also, that was scripted, so... you know what? That being scripted is kind of annoying, because that just means it doesn't matter. Like, the bounties are going to be more anyway, so who cares? Well, that's a very nothing upgrade. It's like, oh my god, you will get more money for these quests going forward. No shit.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
They'll be arriving tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what kind of place Barhaven is. Me too.
Oh, dash it.
Quite a relief. The nightmare of Materia is finally behind us. Oh, whoa, Papa's voice. So I need to get out of that. The core problem might be resolved, but I imagine the trauma is going to linger in that town a while. People are scarier. Think so, eh? Intriguing's more the word I'd use. Sounds just like you, Noraz. Well, no more haunting, tragic atrocities on the immediate horizon, at least. So hopefully it's all downhill from here. What? I love you, Noaz. Never kink. Right, let's head inside and go find Stroll and Heisme. They're always like hiding from me, these two are. Okay, there's Stroll. Is Heisme at his house? Wait, the darkness seems never ending. Who knows what's out there? Probably something terrifying. What Gallica said before about how we're not strong enough to go out in the darkness yet is interesting to me. Because that implies we might actually be strong enough to do that later on in the game. And maybe do some grinding at night. Which would be an interesting situation, to say the least. Are you all imagination? I think you are. Guys. Well, I need to work out. I mean, it was probably going to be Heisme. Because I haven't done anything with Heisme, really. Yeah, they're all the same stat right now. Right, let's go talk to Heisme. Mainly because I want to hang out with him in his tent. I love that he's built himself a tent on the gauntlet. That's a very characterized. That's a very interesting thing to do for him. He likes being in enclosed space. Oh, he probably hates the noise, doesn't he, of the gauntlet runner during the day. Probably really loud for him.
Ah, it's you.
Ah, hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. I'd say we take a little rest and talk a moment. No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we got a little bit of a break. By recalling the past and planning for the future of Heisme, maybe I can hone my imagination. Did I spend time with Heisme? Yeah.
Good grief.
Ah, goodness, time to bid farewell to Martia, isn't it? I can't help but feel a connection to that place. The village from which I originally hail from is not far from Martia. The air there agrees with my skin more than Grand Trad. Despite what happened, it's nice and quiet. Very more relaxed than the capital. I wanna hook you in a little bit and find out what you want to say about this. About the terrible things that you experienced? I bear no affection for the period when I was branded a kidnapper, but harbor no ill will for those whose children were taken. Speaking of which, where is your hometown? I've heard before that you received this mission from the hidden village where His Highness the Prince resides. Ah, right. My apologies, I didn't mean to ask with such carelessness. Your tribe faces even harsher prejudice than the Yugif. I'll not pray if you never not discuss it. No, I can. You're my buddy. There are none alive who wouldn't want to forget certain aspects of their past, myself included. But if that is truly the case, then perhaps it is not one's past that defines their character, but what they do in the present and the future. If we were to all face the future together, then perhaps someday we could find ourselves living in a world resembling the one from that novel you carry. I felt my imagination grew as Heisme and I discussed the challenges set ahead of us.
Alright.
Yeah. Okay, to be fair, imagination was one of the lower stats we have, but not as low as the eloquence is right now. Oh, it's so low compared to the others. I mean, they're all level 2, I guess. I'm glad to have an opportunity to converse. If a good night's rest evades you, then I will keep you company in its stead. Can you hang out on the ceiling with me? That'd be cool. I've been reading like hammocks. And yeah, we could both be in hammocks together. I like that idea of that.
Time marches on.
Might be like my flower. That's kind of a thing to assume for Yugith. He does that. I've seen him do it in the Magla Hollows. Me when I wake up in the morning. Hello, Mr. Captain.
Rise and shine, what?
Oh, okay, I'm doing voice acting. I don't know who you were. We're going to Oceana.
Brylehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
Yeah, that's interesting.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
Huh. When are you going to tell us this?
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
I suppose.
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
Really upping yourself up, are you, I guess? No, as.
I really hope Joanna shows up.
Oh, yeah. We didn't take her with her? Well, we could have just took her on this thing and we could have teleported her there.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magdalene.
Is that a Colosseum in the north?
People flock here.
Looks like one. Maybe that's gonna be the dungeon. Oh, that'd be kind of a cool way of doing dungeon. Like it's like series of matches instead of it being like. Yeah, because this game's been very non-standard in terms of like persona structure. Like one day it could be like doing a small dungeon, another day it could be doing something else. It could be just entirely different. We don't know. Oh, cutscene. Actual anime cutscene.
It's the ocean.
Not only that, Jesus Christ. Illistana, eat your heart out from Visions of Mana. Look how good this looks. Hold your beer, Illistana. Oh, look at him. The more I see Heismer in the anime cutscenes, the better. There's always such a pleasant glow to the cutscenes in this game, with all the Maglo in the air. Nice style.
Yes.
Oh, look how good he looks. Oh, no as. Is it all water? Oh my god, are we gonna go like is it like Venice? We're gonna go across boats? I hope so. I love this.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack
I've
up
bought my
against your
own head.
competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Well, you're going to be shocked when you find out that that's not going to go the way you wanted it to.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
Hey, Batlin. And here we are. Oh, he likes us. He likes our mystery.
Here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Oh, he loves us. That's actually great for us being the underdog. Really good for our popularity. Us rising through the ranks and becoming the best. There's a blue one. That's the Sanctism one. Is our other friends? What? Yeah, there it is. It's right there. I forget what he was called. We haven't met him in ages.
Would you look at
Also, I call him our friend. He hates us.
gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Wasn't that like Dagoth or something? Dagoth. No, it was Glodor. I don't know why I thought it was called Dagoth. Is there a character in this game called Dagoth? Please tell me there is, because the character's invented that name out of nothing. Okay, I invented that name out of nothing. Let's just continue.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Skyrunner, though.
Well, I mean, we can teleport, Stroll, so no, don't get like jealous about it. Come on.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics.
I wonder if the game's implying that we're going to get a flying gauntlet runner at some point. That's like a classic RPG. You go from going across the land, usually going by boat, and then you can finally fly at the end of the game. Sometimes vice versa too.
Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
As an HKer, that must be important too, right?
You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like
Because HKer can't use their wings, so being able to create actual wings to fly must be an amazing feeling. I won't hold my breath. Yeah, not that interested. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why was the majority of prompts there negative? Come on, Nehru.
I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little
Oh, there he is.
and his cronies.
Like he just called him. Hey.
A walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
Well, Heismay's right here. So you want to speak to him, you have to speak to our boy.
You're referring to me, yes?
Look how cool he is. Ah! You missed like an amazing social link with Heismay where we were sparring, and he like got behind us and said, "You should watch out your guard." And one of the prompts there was, "You're so cool, Heismay." He is. The game knows.
You're the man. This is a joke.
Hey, Clodo, be very careful what you say to my boy, because he's an assassin now.
He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of them.
No, we're the underdogs, Clodo.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
But yours! Kill him! Get him! Grab him now!
You're allied with a wanted criminal.
It's not wanted anymore, anyway.
Mad. Oh, your public humiliation will be
Wait, no, is the bounty still up? No, Barda said he dealt with it, so there's no bounty. We're good.
Come, Hector.
Ruff! I love Hector.
And that was?
Like Stroll said, a walking headache.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Yeah, he got pissy last time because we ended up looking really good in Luis's book because he looked really bad. So he's just jealous of us because we're so cool.
Confounded. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Car parking spaces. Interesting, considering gauntlet runners are such a rarity that you'd need even a car park for them.
I really hope Joanna shows up.
If he doesn't, we're going to teleport back there and drag her out of bed.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Okay.
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city.
In that case, we should look for an inn.
Must sample the local delights.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Hulkenberg, every single time. I can't wait. I hope it's nothing too weird.
It's nothing too weird.
You've nothing to fear. Truly, I find most living things
That's.
edible.
I don't want your endorsement. I probably want Stroll's or Heismay, who's like a massive food critic. Or critical on food.
Standards, lady.
Gallagher, know your place.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
I love them. I love my dorks so much.
So be it. Let's find ourselves.
It's so surprising to have a video game of RPG this year. So after playing Visions of Mana, we had fine characters. I didn't hate them, but it was very traditionally done though, where it's like, here's your part where you have a character moment, and everything else is just going to be you repeating dialogue and you just being exposition for the sake of exposition. The best character in that game was Yulei, because him and Karina constantly having character moments during the story and just being great. I love them. And it wasn't enough for the other characters, I don't think, for them to be as engaging. But this is this all-star cast. Love them. Love every single one of these guys. Love their little knickknacks, how they have like different preferences to food, and like how they sleep. It's wonderful. God damn, Metaphor. You are like the sexiest RPG this year. Even more so than Rebirth.
Really?
Cause I don't love all the Rebirth characters. I'm still not a big fan of Yuffie. And, I know, I'm one of the... yeah.
This is a joy.
Yuffie... I think Aerith isn't great. I'm not the biggest fan of Aerith. But everyone else is great. I think they're wonderful in Rebirth. Especially Keisha. I was very excited what they did with him. Sorry, no, not Keisha. Kate Sith.
Hello.
Okay, so you hate Louis. And now we do our usual running around and getting all the dialogue. We do have the memorandum. I can read some of that. Not all of it, though. I'm not going to do that. Skyrunner. Some gauntlet runners are capable of more than land travel and can function as a watercraft, which coined the colloquial term sea runner. Yet in recent years, a rare few have been seen proven capable of flight, and the term skyrunner also came into use. However, those that do fly are not really capable of floating for a very short period. To get over particularly steep terrain, Chaldrius is the first true skyrunner capable of sustained and controlled flight. However, this is only achieved through maglev propulsion at constant, dangerously high output, with high risk of volatile reaction. Additionally, the Chaldrius is only capable of aerostatic hovering, rather than naturally powered flight. In contrast, the dream Norris aims to realize is something unprecedented and revolutionary. Mechanical flight not through magic lift, but on true wings, relying on airfoils and aerodynamics as birds do. I like that. I'm wondering how he's going to create something that big and on that scale, and with what money. Maybe when we become king. Because, chat, I have a theory. I think we're going to win the competition, and the game is not going to stop there. I think there's going to be more... It's probably going to be... It's kind of like what happened in Dawn Trail, where the game's whole narrative kind of ends halfway through, and then a new plotline picks up after that. That's what I think is going to transpire in this. I still think the Prince is going to be one of the Prime members. I'm going to probably say they're going to be the last Prime member. We're going to either kill Luis, or we're going to expect the curse. Maybe Luis will turn out to be a good guy. I very much doubt that. The capital of the Principality of Oceania, say that with a mouthful, and the kingdom's largest port, home to Oceania's famed navy, the most powerful maritime force in the kingdom, known for being a bustling trade hub and having a free, broad mind atmosphere. Of particular note is its seaside Colosseum, a major source of local entertainment and cultural tech. Yeah, we saw that on the map. It's believed that the substantial magma deposits on the ocean floor near the shoreline, the effect of which have distorted nearby terrain to the point that it seems to defy the laws of nature. However, as the sea is steep and excavating seafloor crystals remains a practical near impossibility, the natural wonder is mostly regarded as a tourist destination full of tantalizing prizes that lie just out of reach. It is worth noting on the map.
All right then. Where to?
Oh. Well, I want to look at the island, but the islands to the right are obviously the islands, and I think we're going to go to them at some point, which implies we're probably going to get some manner of sky vessel, or sea vessel anyway. I like their outfits. They look like this weird, kind of kelp green. I like it. I like the Navy's blue outfit, but I like the kind of almost a turquoise color they've got going on here with their stuff. A kind old man. Where can I find the inn?
Well...
You there?
Wait, what? Is that your voice?
You there?
That is your voice. Okay, that's weird.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the waterways too, to be fair. Look at the wagons. I like the kind of curves of vitals. This area is chugging. I don't know why it's so bad on the FPS, but it's not dealing with us very well, I guess. Hey, Balin. Hey, young Elden candidate. Been waiting to meet you.
Hey.
You're that town crier, aren't you? The name's Batlin. Last we saw you, just before your scrap of Godot's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured taking a ride of Godot to be safe, but then you and Glowdelf both show up. Anyway, I've been keeping with my Canada researchers since then. Forden most recently. He's who I rode here with.
Good grief.
Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Focus will do whatever it takes to win, you know. They're reckless with the runners too. Usually you'd stop and count your night, but not them. We just keep running.
Huh?
No way! They don't rest at all? Yep, an easy trick when you got good God's graces, plus loads of money and people, which the sound effects surely has. The head he's bought is quite something too. You want to outshine him, he needed quite a plan.
This fellow.
But I can tell you got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing how it unfolds, my young Elden friend. I like Balin. He's nice to us. He's not judgmental for us being an elder, which is, you know, something that should be mandatory for any person in this world, but it isn't, unfortunately. Hey! Hey, Heismay, what are you doing? Until not long ago, I was just a wanted man. If I'm with you, the inns might reject us outright. Sorry, but I have to rely on you to find our accommodation. I guess people haven't catch up with the news yet, and they don't know that you're no longer evil and have got a bounty. Are there bubbles on the atmosphere? I just noticed that. There are. Guess it's because we're water cities, so the magna's kind of water orientated. Oh my goodness, it's another U-GIF. I'll buy a medicinal herb. Gattaca, I'm helping the kid.
Hey.
You don't sell anything else?
Hey.
But it only sells herbs? Sounds fishy, doesn't it? If you aren't buying, don't go complaining. You know, there's some secret to the store. Maybe we'll have a look at night. Tomorrow's exhibition will be a blessed sight to behold. I hear His Eminence has prepared an exceptional mark. So you're going to participate as well? I must say I pity you. Not surprised we haven't avoided this. Hey, aren't you one of Louise's underlings who got business here? This is not crime, is it? Yay, I'm glad we have to deal with this again. We kind of left it behind a little bit in Martyra, but not too much, I guess. Wasn't there a chest somewhere around here? No, it wasn't. Okay. They don't usually put chests in town, to be fair. Just reserved the dungeons. The Var Moreno Coliseum. Wonder if he drowned. I bet this closer to water has a lot of accents like this. Yeah, because there seems to be like a drop-off too, near the actual ocean. I could imagine that. Still don't know what the gold beetles are used for. Maybe we're going to counter Matilda from Twilight Princess. Take all the bugs off our hands.
I love it.
It isn't Forgiveness Day, yet the amount they make daily. Forgiveness Day?
Yeah?
Is that a day where everyone's treated equal? Because that should be every day.
You little bastard.
Apoplectic local. What the fuck does that word mean? Apoplectic. It's a hell of a word. Overcome with anger. Furious. And there's more of these corpses. They're definitely alluding to something with them. Something's gonna go down with these things. It's gonna be bad for everyone involved, I think.
Why did this happen?
Oh yeah! The King's Face is here! Well, there you have it, I guess. So this is where the head went after it left Grantrad. I love your design. Holy shit!
We haven't much time.
Oh! For Yufa, the island's people must change, and to change them, I must first change the country. But no one will heed the words of a pagan like me. I love this design so much. Holy shit.
Indeed.
Oh, hello. Rudolph. In the chaos of the tournament, people who don't belong are congregating for the city, like that wretched elder child. What a ridiculous gathering of lesser tribes. It is because these vulgar groups are allowed to flourish that the country is in such disarray. As you say, sir, a country ruled by Wassand is what we need. Definitely going to be happy when we punch that guy out when it comes to the competition. Wow, the ocean's as spectacular as I heard. I really felt like I'm in Barhaven now. I see that she's got him under his thumb. Under her thumb. Wrapped around her finger.
Stupendous.
Absolutely chocker with people, since I wouldn't recognize as well. Yay. Everyone's terrible.
Alright then.
I'm guessing we can't get to the other edge of the city. Well, hold on, what's this though? It's like Gloomhall? Is this a place that only opens at night? Phantom of the Deep. These shops are so strange. Don't be judgmental, Gallica. Maybe they only open at night because they're mysterious. They have like ancient relics that are only perceivable or useful during the night. Maybe they want to be mysterious, Gallica. You can't stop them from doing that. Okay. Oh yes, Idols Day. Can I go back to the Gauntlet Runner? No, we can't go to the toilet today. Fuck. Flower, why are you so broken up about that? Because I wanted to go to the toilet, damn it. Where is... There it is. Let me buy 3 of those. Thank you very much. Buy a couple of these. Just so I have it in my inventory. So we can probably sell over here as well. Yeah, we got a couple of things. Oh my god. Jesus. Is that fairy? Already told you, no more handouts. I've got a business to run here. But why not? It's not like giving one out for free is going to kill you. Keep all those yummy looking things to yourselves. It just isn't fair. It was that same thing last time and I've already given you plenty. Now shoo, I'll be bullied into give you a single thing more. Cheapskate, jug, stupid face. Was that they were gone? Is that what all fairies are like, Gallica, outside of you? So there's no understanding fairies. People think all fairies are like that. I might be in trouble. To be fair, in media, fairies are always treated a little bit like they always get easily angry and they are petty. But you're different than that, Gallica. I'll give you that.
Real cheap today.
I can see you is admiring these beauties, so don't just stand there gawping. Buy some top shelf fish for cheap today. There you go. I bought you fish.
Greetings.
Welcome. Oh my, what a young customer. A little bit worried that you're not part of the Idols Day shop. That's quite a sortie about. We pride ourselves on being a purveyor of only the finest apparel for the Navy, as well as local sailors. In addition to clothing, we also sell a variety of unusual accessories. Oceans are not just full of fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts. Let me find something that's absolutely perfect for you, dear. Let me think. Since this Idols Day, how about this rider's anklet? Do you believe in dragons? This is fashioned in the image of a dragon wing and imbued with a speed that's truly divine.
Can we talk?
Fine. I got the money for it. I can spend it. Every day. Okay, that definitely should be added to the notes. So let's go to my notes and bring this down a little bit. So, Brile Haven. You gift shop at night. You gift shop at night. Accessory shop every day. So we got this thing now. Rider's anklet. Holy shit! Oh! 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 Just 9.
What now?
I? Been called. The fuck?
Okay?
We've a sale going on.
Oh. 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 I should buy one of those for my main character. I'll buy one for me, and the other one will. Everyone else will get cheaper gear. So, oh my god. Oh. It's worth it because we're going to be encountering scary things as we go along, probably as we in this game. Steel hardship boxes. Get one of those for me. Get these for other characters. There we go. Fuck. Fuck. Right, now we can sell some old gear. Sell that. Sell those. Sell that. Sell that. We had like double the money about a couple of minutes ago. What happened? A lot of stuff I have gone from stealing, by the way, which is a very good thing to do in this game. If you want to get good equipment in dungeons, always take stealing because you get a bunch of good stuff from it. Let's sell this. I know we got given it from a quest, but it's not useful. Oh, I remember getting these items and being so happy about them in the game, and now we're just selling them like they're nothing. I mean, we got a bit of money back from that, actually doing that. I don't think I'm ever going to use these, so I'm going to sell these. Yeah, having those will always be helpful. And it's also Idols Day, so that was cheaper than it would usually be. Jesus. We're probably going to be spending the next 20 days here, so... Yeah, this is going to be items that are going to be carried for a good portion of the next part of the game as well, which is worth noting. Guard Talisman. Okay, well those aren't good. Let's sell those two. Fuck! That's really good for Seeker. I'm not gonna get a mage one. Yeah. Since we just got his upgrade for that too. Where's Thief? And then Knight? No, not Knight. It'll be Brawler. Be the Brawler upgrade. There it is. Oh.
Oh. This is on sale.
Oh no! Right, heading to the bottom of this thing. Sell that. Sell that. Sell those two. Sell that. Sell that.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
I've got to be so careful what I sell here.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
It's like in the opposite order it should be when it comes to selling things.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Okay. Fuck. So much items are just sold. Oh. Oh. Okay, we did get a bunch of money back from that. I think that's some good shopping complete now. That's going to help us out on our main classes at the very least.
Oh, what a pity.
Yeah, there's a lot of igniters coming into port lately, but most of them don't seem exactly legitimate. Wouldn't be smart to dive in without much knowledge, I reckon. Look, it's full of igniters. I wonder if it's a pirate start carrying them all.
Alright then.
Oh, what a pity.
They want me to go to the port. Oh, there's also bounties I can go pick up as well while I'm here. Let girls join the navy. No, yeah. I mean, if they're not gonna, if they don't care about race, they're also not gonna care about the gender either, are they?
Welcome.
The exhibition of the brave. Is it just bringing the head? Because I think there's gonna be more to it than that at the end of the day. Oh, hello. You're here too? That's helpful. Also, let's do this while we're here. What are you doing here? I want to look at the podium. Look at this changed as well. Like, there's another face and it's a lot bigger now. Oh, no, that's good. So Godot's back on there now. I see. Wait, no, is that Godot? That could be the Rasan. No, no.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a bit worrying, isn't it?
Really now?
I like how they intend to have you to do that by giving you mag.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else could it be?
Someone's giving a speech every day now. Can you believe it? I didn't expect the tournament to ignite such passion. The top faces on the King's Box are the same as always, but I'm beginning to recognise the other candidates as well.
Bye then.
Who do you want on the phone? I hear Roach a popular chap among these parts. It's gotta be Rudolph. We must prevent the state army from falling under Louise's sway. I don't really know how much about this all, but what about Loveless? Almost a lush life of all the ale we can drink. I don't think that's going to work out the way you think it is. I want Milo. I mean, he's well fit. Oh, what a clever girl you are, taking an interest in politics at your age. But that isn't all about looks, you know. You put your trust in a man like that, it'll all come back to bite you in the end.
Look at that.
Give it a fool, I say. Who else could it be?
Everyone's starting to not go for Ford and Louise anymore. There's a lot more sway at the other groups, I see. Well, everyone's quiet, but there's people are all abuzz. The place really lives up to its name as a city of commerce. Probably a lookout spot later on, I assume, in the game. Who are you, Gif? We've barely been seeing him up until this point, but there's a ton in this area. Oh, look at Elder! You're in town for the competition too? Oh, it's one of your heads they'll be putting on display. Ha ha ha! Even from a boat. Ignore them, they'll eat their words come exhibition time. I hope so, otherwise it's been really embarrassing. You there, you heard the rumors about the Gladell fella. You know the obnoxious Pratt participating in the tournament, but Louise apparently is the richest dog who brings along things like that.
Alright then.
Right, let's head to the boat. I just have around Barhaven and just say the word. What's Arena Front Wharf? Is that what the Colosseum is? Oh, look at the little animation they have for that. That's cool. Who? Oh, the Beatles, finally! Let's just talk about them today. Oh, I do believe I know your face from somewhere. Huh? Well, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm stomach. How did you get out? What about the poop apocalypse? The poop apocalypse. I can't say that word. Why are you here? How did you get out? I think that's the more important question.
I mean,
how did you get out the worm?
Truth be told.
Oh, I intended for that worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you, young grubs, I long to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke of magic to loosen its belly. From there, why it was no trouble at all? Why didn't you tell us that? So, you got it the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Well, what's neither here nor there? Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? They're strange and wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. If you do have any, I'd sure to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
A glowing bug? Oh, look, we've captured at least one. Oh, ho, ho, oh, ho, ho, ho. This is it. A genuine... Yeah, we've got more than one, buddy. Let's reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Arcane Dragon Blood. With swords and magnets around your body. Maybe you'll find a use for it yet. Wow, that's incredible. You sure want to exchange it for this worthless bird? Who are Gallica? Do not. Gallica, no. This is good. This is good for us. Oh, I'm just an old man with a passion for insects. I only ended up with in the worm stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You travelling all over the country, you're not? If you find more gold beetles, could you bring them to me? If you hear that familiar chatter, give the area a good look. Collect 12 of them, and I'll give you this Venom Ward charm next.
All good.
I mean, sure, if we find any more gold beetles along the way, we'll come see you. I think we have got 12 gold beetles.
Hey there.
No! I only got 9! Okay, I'll be back later. What kind of rewards do you have?
Hey there.
Clawbreakers. Flame Seal. Jesus. Okay, there's a lot of prizes I don't even have access to right now. Well, that's good to know. Oh, who's that down there? Oh, it's the Mastari guy on the posters. I want to see who he is. Freedom of faith, forging a future for the Mastari. Considering that the church sees them as heretics, it seems like a pretty serious topic for the Mastari. But as now that you can sympathize. Still, advocating for religious freedom in a tournament sponsored by the church seems like an uphill battle. Maybe it's what people need to reconsider. Like, everyone is rooting for the church with a Mastari win in this competition coming up, then that's going to be good for everyone. That's going to be good for them, isn't it? It's going to show the church is not defeatable, and that worshipping that one god is not going to be helpful for them at all. After I collect my reward from the Colosseum, I'll treat you all to a stonking great meal. So that's probably going to build our courage doing this, isn't it? No surprises. Never changes. Huh. I'm not usually fans of Colosseums in these sorts of games. I don't like gauntlets where you do fights upon fights and then lose all your progress if you fuck it up. Just kind of feels like a waste of time in the end because of that. Like, it's the whole 101 floors in Thousand Year Door or Paper Mario, Super Paper Mario. I'm not the biggest fan of those sorts of mini games, but I'll see what it's about and what kind of prizes we get from it, and that's going to determine if I do it or not, I think.
Nice and easy.
Right. I love the little animation. That's adorable. Oh, hi, Hulkenberg. Yeah, I already saw the moon before. Well, not the moon, the island. The king's face. You can really see the king's face from here, huh? I realized it was moving slowly, but its coming to Brawlhaven was beyond my expectations. It's moving quite quickly up in the air right now. It's rotating a lot. I wonder why it came. Gallica, well, obviously it came for the competition.
Yes.
I do suspect it's keeping a watchful eye on the top candidates. Evident that we're being observed and we've seen from the coronation rocks. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay then.
Anyway, better get to finding an inn we can stay at. Also, I like how Hulkenberg has got involved in that conversation because she was here. Wow, look at the water.
Leave it to me.
Promise I will help anyone who is in trouble. Out of money? Don't want to die? Simply ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, I'm having some issues with my work. Of course, don't worry. I am well versed in Brilhaven's economic affairs. He's definitely shady.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a shady-looking man. It's also an idiot with the iridescent eyes. Even now, His Majesty's face watches on. Once the expedition of the Brave is over with, it's on to Montario next, I suppose. Never thought I'd see the Royal Palace entirely borne aloft, let alone on a skybound pilgrimage to Ukrainian's free city-states. Well, magic. What a tremendous magic it is indeed.
Ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? All right then.
No surprise, this is a pretty hefty area, similar to Grand Trad. It's a little smaller, but it's still pretty big compared to Maltera.
This is the best.
Lots of reporters getting their money worth right now of this whole competition going on. I mean, how else would you like revitalize the kingdom's prosperity and their future than creating a situation basically where they're being pitted against each other to become the new rulers? How do we get over there? Hey, how do I get to you? Do we like swim? I don't know if we can swim. Like I said, we haven't been to like the ocean before in our entire life. This area is a little bit choppy in the performance. I don't know why.
What do I do?
Oh. Hmm? You're in a corner too? Ha, strange to see an elder involved. Oh, but speaking of strange, here's a pagan candidate in the competition now too. He's got no chance of winning, of course. The church won't stand for it. Sanctus and pagans are like chalk and cheese. They'll never get along.
The tool of the state.
Well met, young elder. I saw you earlier in Matera. Impressive what you did in that town. There's a hunch of mine, but it was a noble behind all the abductions. Exactly the kind of thing those rich bastards would do for fun. What makes you think that?
What?
Well, I mean, all nobles think about is exploiting the common people. Oh, it's like the other extreme where he is for the common people, but he hates nobles and thinks they're all bad. Well, Stroll's great. In essence, those who earn the most on their own merits are the winners. You know, I might be battling it out to decide that soon. Well, there is going to be a competition-esque match here. Apparently all the graffiti in this game, or the words, has been translated by people. So I've been reading a little bit of that online, like the pretzel shop in Grand Trad, for example. Oh, everyone's here, even Loveless. What's going on with your design? Hold on. Hey, look who's here! You're the elder fellow from Matera, aren't you? Guess we both got ourselves marked for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at the inn? I'm sorry to disappoint you if so, cause I just got tossed out on my ear by the innkeeper. Said it's already full, and the one itself, the one calling itself the come all in. Pfft, some joke, eh? That's gonna be an issue. Is there anywhere else to stay? There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'm hardly filled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where knobby wankers like Forden stay. Metaphor. A purpose or an elder staying there, flat buddy chance. And there's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumours say that's where you find Louis, actually. Probably bought the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew. I think so. Let's better avoid that one. Pfft, not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as our options go, there's a spider den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yuga standing out, smiling all creepy-like. Puts me right off staying. Can we just stay on that corner, runner? Besides, he needs an inn when there's a tavern. From this day on, I claim it as my castle. Huh? I doubt we'd get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. The spider's den sounds much better. With how I was standing in front of you, I thought you were like some kind of snake powerpuss man, but you're not. Is this your design? Oh, hello, Lena.
I saw you in my tier, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at the inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exposition, everything's full up. And after I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
Oh, look at her eyes. Oh.
I see.
That's so. Place is no good. I have to look for somewhere else.
But wait, that gauntlet runner of yours is the one you parked in the middle of Matera. Hey, come on. What kind of technology does it use? Let me in on it too.
I don't really know. Who are you again?
What? You're terrible. Saying you don't remember me? I'm Lena Caden, the only daughter of the Caden workshop. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. That means if you're stubborn and refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force.
You can try. The inn turns away all who are not nobility. It's infuriating. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I do know. But do I no longer look the part? Let's have a look, Stroll. Oh, you look fine. Who's making that noise?
Hey, you.
We're looking for a place to stay.
Really now?
Wait, what? What do you say? There's been a murdering planning around lately. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Our business is done.
You're a professional. You're a professor. Consider a strong candidate in the tournament. How are you feeling?
Yes.
I'm finding it hard to believe this headhunt was proposed and accepted for the exhibition of the brave. It's absolutely boorish. By which do you mean? It is only revealed that these would-be monarchs are little more than bloodthirsty brutes, killers of intelligent life, has it not? Shallow-minded oafs, eradicating resources with no consideration for the future. If they care for this country, they'll offer their own heads. What brilliant logic! But nonetheless, Matt, Era's finest speak. I love this stuff so much. You don't know how much I enjoy a good, like, shonen collection of characters all fighting in a competition. It just gets my OCD, like, category, like, spreadsheet brain into high gear. One of the reasons why I like My Hero Academia so much is because there's so many characters in that show, and each get a fair bit of screen time. So much love and poured into each character. It's great.
That's terribly unfair.
You must be pleased knowing that you are precious Lord Milo staying in the room next to ours. Milo, what about him? Well, you're not jealous, are you? Oh, of course. Now, don't be sad. Well, how do I know you won't? I might need to get a spreadsheet of all the participants just so I have a memory of who's taken part and who's already gone out. Oh no, this is this fucking guy. Let's save before talking to him. I'm so annoyed I couldn't use the bathroom this day.
What is it you require?
You are there. You have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you?
No. Who are you again?
You truly haven't heard of me. Oh, I'm shocked. And yet, how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time. Yeah. Beauty is all but my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you've been blessed with wealth enough to enjoy a room at such a lavish place like this. This guy's a jerk! I wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway.
Damn, Gallico's like firing on all cylinders today.
Unfortunately, all the other inns seem to be full, so we've only got one choice left.
I really don't want to do this, but we should check out the spiders then we heard about from Loveless earlier. Hey, Moore, how's it going?
Where was
I wish there was more reason to go to Moore's Academia in this game. Like, weirdly, there isn't that much reason outside of, like, researching archetypes, which you can just do in your menu. Hey!
Do make yourself at home.
How am I doing with Seeker's research?
I can hardly wait.
The scent of the sea lingers upon you. I'm glad to know you're enjoying your stay. The fates will not always be in your favour, of course. But I hope you will still find and enjoy it even in those moments. How dull the journey would be if everything went exactly as expected, don't you think? We'll find some strength in our relentless quest for the unknown. We got that new line again.
Oh, you'll come again.
I more just came to talk to you more. Hey, I more just came. That's why I said there, definitely. I more just came. You just end it there when I say that sort of thing. Can I go to tavern? Tavern looks lively. Let's wait until we decide on a place to stay before going in. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of exploration. Probably do it on my own time of this place. Oh, on the hunt for loking, are we? I've got a spare room available. I wonder if you serve it to anyone. Our rooms are affordable for all. Criminals? Persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away. Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payments afterwards. That's your voice in, is it? Okay. Place really seems shady, boy. Might as well have a look at the room. Gallica, why can't we just sleep on our gauntlet runner? It's quite literally our house.
Well,
I guess it's the equivalent of sleeping in a car. Oh. Oh no.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
You fly, Gallica.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Oh, Heisme, I love you so much. He has so many weaknesses. I love him. Like, they could have made Heisme a badass. Just like, cool. He has great moments in the game, but he's really picky about his food. He hates insects. There's so many great, like, little flaws to him. It's wonderful.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Why do you think he built his tent like that, though?
Hence the hut.
Yeah.
That's why you lived in that hut?
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Everyone is such dorks. They're my babies. I love them so much.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that.
You're only allowed to join our party if you're a fundamentally flawed character and you're just a dork.
Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she...
Again, if he doesn't, we teleport there and we grab her. Who knows? We have to trust her.
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got
No,
my
fuck
head
that.
for the
That's
days.
never happening.
After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears.
It's weird them calling it a pub and not a tavern.
And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
No, stop saying this!
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important.
Yeah, we get some intel.
Let's go check it out.
Could have gotten a worse room.
What are we without beauty?
Oh, are they going through like this? Oh god, they're doing like fundraising or promoting
From repulsive mouths.
speeches.
Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
I hate this character.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
I'm rooting for Katharina.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one?
That flower igniter.
Beauty is
It's got the same color scheme as an igniter.
one you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Okay.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right?
Yeah.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance.
Oh yeah, another character I hate.
Cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head.
And we know the Rousant are known for being military technicians.
Our tribes,
Because they're physically stronger.
status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear, for Rousant pride.
Me being a... Oh, he's a Rousant. I thought he wasn't, but he's one.
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I
Yeah.
queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men. We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open. Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter. We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health.
It's a very interesting 3 different ways of looking about becoming a king. Like, living in luxury, fighting for, like, military, and then creating, like, almost a monopoly system with the bounties.
Katharina, you're just what this land needs.
Yeah!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
Yeah, that's what politics are.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
He's not, he's just biding his time.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel.
Yeah, I mean, we want the prince to take over the throne, but there's a big thing we haven't considered with the prince. He has been in this coma, this sleep, for 6 years. Or longer than that, 12 years, right? That's what Hulkenberg was talking about. He has been in that state of that kind of a situation for ages. He's not going to know what's going on is right now. And is anyone really going to follow him? A prince or a king who's dead?
Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
I mean, it's better than stagnation and desanctism, isn't it, Stroll? Which is what was going to happen. Wars are probably going to break out with Luis. The world that could have transpired would have been far worse.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
I think it's really interesting. Oh god. Gladel is here. Many people are here, in fact. Gab!
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city.
I love his, like, fish hook.
Every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Yeah, that's a very powerful way of looking at it, according to the wiki anyway. So, power instead of luxury, interesting.
Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond a measure.
And he just cares about power, I guess.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies?
No one likes him. Yay! Get fucked, Gladel.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Yeah, but you don't have as many achievements under your belt. I love the fish tank.
Quite a
This is really cool.
Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Is he going to be nice to us or mean to us? Because I'm surrounded by my best friends, so we're going to beat you up if you're mean to me. That's the message we want to show.
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Okay, so it's a bad one.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
I know. I know you're all being great and be like, just ignore them. I know to ignore them. I don't need to be told every single time to ignore them.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
What? That's crazy. Hoganbug's going to be so excited about this.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Oh, wait, me? I'm doing this? What's going on right now? What am I about to do? What is this minigame? Ha! Ha! Holy shit! Nehru! I caught some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible?
And we were talking before about how we wanted better food. Is there no fish and chips in this place?
By all means, let us try it.
Heise May is also not happy about this. It's still alive!
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis
Hoganbug?
delicious!
He's truly lost to us.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
You dork. Look at Heise May, he's so pissed.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible.
I mean, there's always a chance. It's a delicacy. At least we'll die together.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through.
Yeah, be a noble, Stroll. Do the most noble thing you can.
Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
You idiot. I love him.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
Sear it?
Tis fine enough without, I say.
Oh, like sushi. Like, yeah, fresh food. We're going to make it cooked.
Way higher standards, lady.
That's why you said that before, Gallica, in this same episode.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me.
Yeah, you're the one who wants to sell our underdog story, aren't you?
Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martyra, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something. How do you hear about it? We're trying to eat here.
With a problem like that, I had to do something.
Well, the rest of the candidates had to find themselves ahead for the lineup. Rather struck me when you all broke away from the pack so soon.
I mean, that was Stroll's idea.
So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party.
Yeah, we got quite a diverse cast of characters.
I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid.
That's why I like you, though, because he doesn't care about race or anything. He just wants to get a good lead and a good story. In this case, this is a good story. The best story.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
My father, Stroll's father.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead.
And now he's going to start spreading information that there might be something going on, and then it's going to lead to us looking better.
Whatever it
He's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on.
Yeah, battling in our league. Fuck yeah.
Hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Oh shit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
But that's all he needed to do. He didn't have to completely convince them. He just needed to put the seed of doubt in their head. Joanna and Barden should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. Norris ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, you head to the gauntlet runner. Can I go out? I shouldn't go out right now. Yeah, no, we're being led through the story. We're going to do the next day, and then we're going to call it there, I think. The other candidate speeches sound practically identical. I'd not trust those types of the country myself. Is there no one who can truly rival Louise of Forden? Barhaven is possibly rife with tourists. I myself have long awaited delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh it still wriggles in my mouth. Now that's a Portuguese specialty. What's that look for? You don't find it appetizing? You're lost to us, Hulkenberg. I miss you so much.
My apologies.
I have a favour to ask you. Would you mind me lending me any unused blankets? You can build a tent. What will you use them for? For defense. You understand? Just think that noise broke my heart. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'll be unprotected against. Apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. He's such a sweetheart. He's so lovely. I love him so much. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets.
Look at that.
So annoyed I couldn't use the toilet today. Or go to my pantry. Rest well.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
7:21. Noraz, you had one fucking job.
Again.
For fuck's sake, Noraz.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon!
Second time he's done this now.
Why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, why don't we just teleport them? We could just use our teleporting gauntlet runner.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges.
We have got another head, but I don't want to use it because he's our little guy.
No. Now come.
They better come.
I'm going to splash some water on my face.
Okay. Well, you go do that, Hulkenberg. Oh, he's such a mood. Oh.
My sincere
Seems so silly.
I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I think Noaz is just a drunk idiot sometimes. We were both in the bathroom together.
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuary.
This is a very humorous scene for this poor character who's about to go through the shit.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
Fuck's sake, Noaz.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
No, as we're throwing the alcohol off the gauntlet runner.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
He's gonna go for that bottle in the entire game, isn't he?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking
Yeah,
to him
I was gonna
has
say,
eased
let's
my
stop
heart
the
for the trials to
goofy
come.
music, because this is serious.
I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes.
Oh, this still feels wrong, but like, yeah. Not wrong, this isn't wrong, we have to do this, but it still feels heartbreaking to do.
To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to
Yeah,
repent.
same.
I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here.
Look at Noah, he's still crying in the background.
You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
Good.
A fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
We'll try our best. Oh, that really not. No.
Yes, I intend to.
We're gonna win, we're gonna become king.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're
No,
at least
that's
going
me.
to make sure it isn't
Me.
used for evil.
Goes to me.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear
I would
fruit.
hope so after the time we spent in Martira, because if we don't, we can then just like lock Stroll in the bathroom for a week. Because he's the one who put us in this situation in the first place, but also us helping in Martira was very important. We saved that town. I'm just worried something bad's going to happen to Joanna now.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
This is a good point actually to add them to my notes actually, saying that.
At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings.
How will you see it? We can only see the top 3.
20? Tis a great many eliminations.
But my population's at 500, we're fucked.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
Shit.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table. Starting with his and her highnesses of Oceana and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship.
Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
It's not a Mustari, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church.
Is it Juna?
Better known as the Miracle
Oh, this is a character we want to meet, because this is he was called in that one cutscene a curse breaker. And who do we need to stop the prince's curse? Someone who could break curses.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best.
Did we ever try and reach out to her, Gallica?
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot.
I mean, I think Rella's actually a nice person as well.
Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
He's also a dork. Join our team.
And,
Well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. Oh, I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella.
Look at his face. He's like, for fuck's sake.
But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister.
Oh.
Speaker, are you?
Some lore.
So she's a saint?
I love him. He just does not know what's going on right now.
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on
Yeah, the fact that they're putting focus on her
I don't see Reese
too.
anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Well, Glodell's here, right?
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
We bought a giant fish. Ah, look at that. They actually bought a giant fish. If it was that easy, we should have done that.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark
Ah, okay, that is clever.
and edible.
Smart man.
After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Oh, isn't he generous?
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one.
Yeah, Battling does need to support all the people he can't to support us.
Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I'm starting to think, Joanna, you need to do good stuff here. Probably bought Glodell.
Challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Glodell, the Black Hound.
He's so cool and not evil at all.
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner.
Oh.
I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
It is rather small. We thought a human much bigger than that.
Where's your proof?
Oh, Stroll, what are you doing? Stroll, we need to be on their side.
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
Oh, Stroll! You fuck!
What drivel? Look at the thing. You think a normal beast?
He's gonna get knocked out of the competition because of this.
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
So yeah, smart not to bring the baby thing then, right?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Glodell, we're very much obliged. You may
Look at Lena's hammer.
Now, on to the next.
Oh? What the fuck? Who brought this in?
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
That should have been our side quest. Wait, why would Forden bring this in when his advisor, the person who's doing the fight for him, already brought in food?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
Was Forden?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful
That's cool that he did something that we would have otherwise done in like in another RPG. That's pretty cool.
Such is the duty of those with power.
He's like a different side quest.
Anything less. His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Yeah, that's a bit. Even if we help Matera, it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna be as good as that. No, he's a bit. Oh, Gladell's fucked. He's like, shit, Louise is gonna be so angry with me.
Than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's not looking great. It's fine.
It'll be fine.
If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Yeah, let's be glad he didn't go for us. Means the next one's gonna be a lot harder, right?
Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Time's gonna go by. We're not gonna see everyone's thing, I see.
Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation.
It's our turn now.
Now, we've had quite a succession up
Oh, we're last. Lasting impression.
now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate,
No.
the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Joanna is with us.
Where's their head?
Okay, thank God. Oh, he's not happy.
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought.
Oh, this is gonna be hard to watch.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges. This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
How about you let us speak, you bastard?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
No, let them rant, and then we'll bring them all crashing down to rock bottom.
This, after we saved your hide on the road.
Stroll, you did the same exact thing. You can't. I know he's a prick, but come on, Stroll. You did the exact same fucking thing earlier, where you were like, oh, what? Yes. Gladell brought in the head of a human. How do you know it's even the head of a human? Sorry, you don't get to do that. I know he's evil, but fuck Stroll.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be
Oh, leave my boy alone.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all.
It's gonna be a bit of a hard confession, like.
You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
You could have, I don't know. She's not even like, yeah, she's not mentioning the fact that she had a child and lost a child. She's just going straight into throwing herself under the bus. Oh, Joanna.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Be careful, Barden, because you might also be impacted here as well.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's quite a turn of events.
Shit. Drama, actual drama. Looks like giant kraken. You know what? It's looking pretty good now, I'll say.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got
to
be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
What will His Eminence Forden do?
Yeah, I mean, Forden's like whole standards, I believe, is kind of getting hit by this. He's not happy. Look at that face.
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
Gordon's about to do an Uno reverse card. I can already see.
True to the last word, isn't it?
Yeah, I know exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna play the hero card here because he can't play the villain because then that's gonna play into the Santas of not being as good. He's gonna have to act with us to make this work out. He's gonna have to be like, you've done a heinous thing. He can't do anything else. We've trapped him in a corner. Oh, this game's fucking awesome.
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate.
Yeah.
You have done well to bring about her repentance.
He's pissed he has to do this, but he has to.
Justice must be rendered.
This is bad for us though, because now he's probably gonna target us.
What? Right here and now?
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa!
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve.
And now he's using it to fuel his story, but he had to do either way. If he didn't, it would have really sabotaged him.
Oh, new king. It is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties.
What a sacrifice!
Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
I will. I promise.
Fuck. Oh, pardon. I'm sorry.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls.
Yeah, even Batlin doesn't know what to say after that.
If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Oh, I bet Stroll feels terrible about this too. Like, if we never went down this situation, well, again, like, we helped Matera and the people there. That's what's important here. But this inevitably did lead to her death.
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
He loves it. He loves the whole entertainment aspect of it. 49! That's not enough though. Am I fucked? Might actually be fucked. Saying that. Game, am I fucked?
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
He needed to.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either.
Yeah, then here we go.
It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
We saved Heismay. We saved other people. Stroll, that's what's important here.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us.
Stroll, we'll give you a hug.
Betray them. That's all we can do.
He does blame himself for a lot of stuff.
Not bad, pups.
Oh, this is Luis's man. Oh, there he is.
Passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
Wait, are we gonna work for him? Are we the one who's gonna support him in his favor?
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk.
He's also got a painted blanket outfit.
Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Oh, I bet Stroll's like doing everything in his power to not have any vitriol right now in his voice. Oh, but I think they know though.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right.
Right. It worked for us. Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
3 things here that worry me about this whole thing. 1, we're the ones who killed the human in that fort, and there's no way Luis did not know about that, considering he's heard about archetype powers. 2, Stroll shouted out at him during the ceremony, not during the king's funeral, when Grius was about to get killed. And there's no way that Luis did not hear that. Maybe he forgot about it in the face of the moment, almost getting assassinated. And then the third thing is, Hulkenberg was a guard who defended the prince during that night, chased after the young mage who tried to successfully curse the prince. If that was Luis, he would recognize her right now. And thus, there's no way he's not onto our plan. I refuse to believe he isn't. That would make him dumb, and they're not making this character out to be dumb right now. So he's playing along too, I think, to a certain extent, so that he becomes king, wiping us out in the process as well by the end. Maybe he knows we've hidden the prince. Maybe he is trying to work that out from being with us, so he can finally deal with the prince once and for all. Maybe he knows his curse has not specifically killed the prince. We don't know.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting. Don't
What's
you think?
Kuna's role in this? That's what I want to know.
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad.
Oh, of course you would know about him because you were part of the Shadow Guard, weren't you?
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Excuse me? Gallica's pissed.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Just like go and just shrivel up, Gladell, because you're just having a terrible day. I'm sorry, it's not our fault, but like you're just constantly losing. They should rename you to Galooze.
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
Oh, how terrible for you, buddy.
We'd better be getting back as well.
This is when I find I have a terrible backstory, and I'm gonna regret being mean to him right now. Yeah, don't even talk to him.
Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It might be a trap. Yeah, let's mention that.
It might be a trap.
Don't get cold feet now. We knew going in that any plan to win his favor would be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness anyway? He still fights?
Let's just check to make sure he's not dead. I bet our protagonist checks it every night to make sure he's fine.
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep.
He's still fighting.
Nothing's changed about his condition.
Of course it wouldn't. We haven't done anything about it yet.
And do we know where this formula is?
We think Luis might have it.
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination.
But why wouldn't he just destroy it then? Unless he was planning on using it again. There's no reason for him to keep it.
Still, A formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's in his gauntlet runner.
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else.
That might be our
including
next
us.
dungeon. The gauntlet runner.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, generally, I have no clue. Oh, shit.
Joanna.
Oh, he's so angry. Yes.
Denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself.
Is that Barden? No, that's not. That's Godot.
Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Oh, he's just terrible in every way.
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith.
That's not. No, that's not going to fly at all. The whole idea is it needs to be fair. It needs to be a fair competition that allows all sides. Even Forden cannot belay that because he needs to make it so that it seems like he's being fair to everyone. If he does that, then all the people who have been siding against him will go for Luis and other competitors. They're just going to end up forcing less people to join him.
After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that
The Mustari are not going to follow this. The Power Person are not going to follow it. Even some Ishkia. Nydia definitely.
I assume you have a plan.
Oh, maybe they are going to go for it then.
Altaberry is our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Look how sad he looks being there as well.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
I don't know if this plan might backfire, but guys...
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
You're gonna change history?
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service.
I hate these two so much.
You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
I feel bad for Rilla because you can tell her sister's on the other side of things, and I'm curious to see how they're gonna explore that dynamic between them, like she being on Forden's side and Juna being on Louisa's side.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved.
The risks?
Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
Oh.
If such a relic existed...
Yeah, if is very important here.
You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
I fucking hate him so much.
Rilla, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
It's all gonna backfire in their fucking face. It's interesting that this game has two big villains in the form of Louise and Forden. I'm curious to see how those two kind of counteract as the game goes on. Which one's going to get beaten first? I don't think Louise is going to join our side. I think he's going to stay evil. Considering what he's done, we'll find out, I guess. It could be like the biggest twist in the game is actually not evil.
last night said it. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
No, it doesn't.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
And we'll head there, assuming the game doesn't force me there. Oh, it's raining. Next time, chat. Long episode, very long episode. I think this might be the longest one so far. Oh, it's raining, it's cool. Next time, we're going to head towards there and go deal with that. Probably should have ended before doing the competition, but it's fine. We got a bunch of stuff done today. We went to go confront Joanna about the stuff in Martia and made our way towards Biohaven to finally take part in the first competition. I think we've nailed. I'm a little bit worried that we're not at, like, 20 faith. One who fights Venom to effect change in a time where you should just... You must provide the soul and develop newfound power. So I'm really getting up there in the ratings. I'm pretty much in with Luis, but if you keep this up, who knows? Maybe we'll see your face in the rock soon. Wow, that'd be cool. I'll see you all next time for more Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm loving this game. It's truly something amazing. Story, characters are fantastic. So much debate happened this time too. I really love the story and how they're handling the politics. At first I was a little bit during the first the prologue bit of the game, but now that we're really getting into the competition, it's so good. I'll see you all next time, chat. Goodbye.